Namaste, welcome to Arthaniti. Today I want to address a very genuine query which one of my viewers had raised. Now he was investing in a equity mutual fund, and while filling the common application form, he came across various options from which he had to choose the right one, and it was quite confusing. Now if you go through a common application form, you will notice that there are various columns that need to be filled, and if you are new to investing in a mutual fund, it can get quite confusing. Now while choosing which option you want to invest your money in, there are specifically 4 categories that you can choose from. You can either choose a growth plan, or you can choose a dividend reinvestment plan, thirdly a dividend payout plan, or fourth option is where you can sweep your dividends. Now let us look at these options one by one to help you understand which is the right one for you. Correct? Now going for the first one, which is the growth plan. Now what happens is when we invest money, say when we invest money in a fixed deposit, normally what happens is we get returns by way of interest. Likewise, when you invest money in say some shares, you get dividend from those shares. In mutual funds also, dividends are declared from the profit a particular scheme earns. In growth option, what happens is you opt for not receiving any returns on a regular basis from the mutual fund. What happens is, as and when the mutual fund earns profit, the profit are reinvested in the fund itself. In the sense, dividend are not declared and money is reinvested in the scheme itself. What is the difference here is no new units of mutual funds are purchased. You will retain the same number of units as you had purchased in the mutual funds. Now the NAV, the net asset value of your fund, will increase. Why? Because more investments are getting directed towards your fund, towards the scheme in which you have invested money. So in growth option, the number of units that you hold will remain the same, but the value of those units will grow at a higher pace than any other option. Now dividend reinvestment, the second plan. Now how is it different from growth? See, in growth, no dividend is declared at all. When you go in for a dividend reinvestment option, what happens is whatever dividend the mutual fund declares is not paid to you, does not get credited into your bank accounts, but that amount of dividend is reinvested in buying new units of the fund that you are invested in. Right? So, whereas in growth, the number of units that you hold remain the same. In dividend reinvestment, what happens is your number of units go up. NAV will also go up, but at a little slower rate than the growth option. Correct? You understood the difference? In growth, the number of units that you hold will remain the same. Value-wise, it will grow at a better pace. In dividend reinvestment, the number of units that you hold in a mutual fund will increase. Why? Because the dividend that is declared will be used not in paying to you, but in reinvesting, purchasing more units of the same fund that you hold. The third option, dividend payout option, it is simple to understand. Whatever dividend is declared, whenever the dividend is declared by the mutual fund, it is paid to your bank accounts. The amount gets credited to your bank accounts. Now people who are interested in regular returns or look at investments as a source of income, say at a later stage in your life when your regular income has stagnated, or when you are looking for a secondary source of income, or at the time of retirement, dividend payout option suits really well. You can go in for growth option if you are investing for a longer term and you don't need the money on a regular basis. You have your primary source of income to take care of your regular expenses. That is the time when you should think of growth option. Why? Because it helps increase the value of your investments exponentially. if you go in for a dividend payout option, what happens is the rate of growth of value of your investment is much slower. Why? Because money, profits that you earn from it are given back to you, right? So only opt for a dividend payout option if you are in need of regular income from your investments. What is the fourth option? The fourth option is the dividend sweep option. What does this mean? In this option, what happens is whenever the mutual fund declares dividend, it is used to buy units, say, of another scheme. You can choose the scheme wherein you want your dividends to go. Now say suppose you are invested in an equity scheme and you earn dividend from that scheme. You can choose that whatever dividends are paid out of the equity scheme are used to purchase units, say in a debt fund, in a balanced fund, or any particular other fund that you want to invest the money, right? So dividend from one scheme are used to purchase units from another scheme. That is what dividend sweep in option is. So the four options, very clear, simple to understand. Growth, no dividend is declared, amount is used for investing in the underlying securities that the mutual fund has, and the NAV, the net asset value of your investments, grows at a faster rate. Dividend reinvestment option, dividend is declared but is not paid to you. Instead, it is used to buy new units of the same fund that you are already invested in. Dividend payout, the third option, dividend is paid and credited into your bank accounts. And fourth option, you can choose where your dividend has to be invested. You can invest it in another scheme of the same mutual fund house. Correct? Four different options. One thing that you should know here is dividend, as per the Finance Bill of 2020, is taxable in the hands of the receiver. So whatever dividend you receive will be added to your income for taxation purposes. Correct? One thing that is very, very clear. I hope this helps you understand these minor details about investing in a mutual fund and make your mutual fund investing journey simpler. Yeah. Today I'm sitting in a car as I'm waiting for my son who is in his school to give his exams, and this is the best thing that I like about YouTube, that I can just record a video and upload it and help you from anywhere. Correct? So seamless workplace, that is how I look at it. So I hope this video has helped you some value addition in your investment journey. Please ask me any queries you have regarding investment in mutual funds, because I think that is an option that you should not ignore and take advantage of in your investment portfolio. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Like and share this video, and look out for more such videos from Arthaniti. Thank you.